Mummies, it's Marloes here. Just bringing you my day 28 reflection. It is Wednesday, but I am going to get this in on time, and that is my goal. Holly's given us lots of time to do this, so there's no excuses, right? So, reflecting on the last 4 weeks of the Fall Transformation Challenge, I am definitely happy. I'm definitely. I guess what's the word? I'm content. I am not back into the Fit Yummy Mummy lifestyle as dedicated as I was maybe a year or two ago, but that is okay. As I follow along in Holly's steps for this reflection for day 28, when I look back, being step one, looking back at our goals, the goals that I set for myself at the start of this challenge, knowing that I was just coming back into this from being off for a year, I wasn't going to make this an all or nothing thing because honestly, it's not an all or nothing deal. My first goal was to take things slow, and that is what I've done, and I'm very happy that I have done that because when I do have a little setback or when I do falter, I am not getting worked up about it. I am not making it a big deal. Whereas before, I would get really upset because you think like you think you may have undone something or that it's the end of the world or whatnot. No, I am taking this slow. So when I review my goals, yes, I am taking things slow. It's exactly what I set out to do, and I'm doing that. I am slowly but surely integrating all of the proper routines and all of the necessary steps back into my life, and they will stick and become a habit more so if I take this one step at a time. So I'm happy for myself. I guess that's where my contentness comes in. I'm happy that I'm not getting all worked up if I do have a little bit of a setback. Maintaining consistency was one of my goals, and I am I am not 100% consistent. So I am consistent, I can say pretty much 80% of the time, and that would be Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday are still sometimes where things kind of go haywire. So somewhat of a consistent maintenance, but that's okay. The other goal I had set for myself was to record all of my food and my workouts, and I am for the most part. Again, I think I'm about 75 to 80% there. I've really stepped it up in the last week or so because I got a new smartphone, which I am super happy about and super pleased because these things are such great little gadgets. And I downloaded an app called MyFitnessPal. And yes, it just tracks calories, but it has like this really cool scanner that it's like at the supermarket where you can like scan the barcodes. So I can scan the food products in my house and just it pops up what it is, the servings, everything, calories, fat, protein, everything comes up. So all I have to say is I had this much of a serving, and there it is. It's in there. It's in the diary or whatever. So it will tell me how many calories I've eaten in a day. So just one little tool that I'm using to help me record and track a bit better what's going in. Because sometimes you could just write things down and really you're still not knowing exactly how much you're intaking, and yeah, I could be going way over my calories and not really knowing it, but thinking I was staying within my range. And my fourth goal that I want to reflect back on was to get some more sleep. Definitely sleep is a big issue for me. I'm a bit of a night hawk and not so much a morning person, and I'm trying to not necessarily reverse that, but I'm trying to get better at I'm getting up early and going to bed on time, and it is. It's been working, or it's been happening. Sorry. I do still have some late nights where I sit up and just want to get stuff done while everybody's sleeping because it's peace and quiet. But for the most part, I am now getting to bed between 10 and 11, which is much better for me than what I was. So as I went along in my reflection, I looked at my habits as we move on to step two, and I don't want to keep you guys very long, but I've listed them all above. Basically, with my habits, a lot of them are habits that I had internalized but lost. So I am trying again to go slow and re-internalize these habits. of eating every 3 hours, getting my water in, and getting in my consistent 3 workouts. And when I say 3 workouts, because Jess and I work out together, and we'll do our resistance and our intervals together. So we work out 3 times a week, and we've been getting it. We've been doing it. So that's great. So those aren't necessarily new habits to me, but I'm reintegrating them back into my life, and it's happening. I'm eating every 3 hours. We're working out, and I'm getting in my water. A brand new habit for me, I guess, is getting in all of my Prograde supplements. I had a hard time with that before, but now I'm getting in every day my EFA Icon, my longevity, my Prograde metabolism, and my VGF. So that's a brand new habit for me, and I'm glad, because I mean, I only know that it's helping me to feel better. And yeah, so if I move on to step 3, listing my internal changes, the biggest thing I can say, and I don't know how to explain it any other way that other than I feel clean. I feel clean. When I'm consistent with my eating, I feel clean on the inside. I feel light. I feel it's almost as if I'm not a cleanse, but I just feel cleaner. I don't know if you can relate to that or not. I don't feel, it's not like I feel empty. I definitely feel fulfilled, but I just have that feeling of clean on the inside, and that's an excellent feeling, because I mean, it's not like something is weighing me down. Moving on to step 4, listing my external changes. I unfortunately, when I lost a lot of inches and actually a lot of weight in 2008 and 2009 doing Fit Yummy Mummy, I could pack up all of my size 12 clothes, and I had them all in diaper boxes in my room ready to be sold. Well, I never got around to selling them, and when I went back to school this past year, and everything kind of went to the wayside, and I ended up putting 30 pounds back on, I had to pull out those size 12 clothes again. So good thing that I didn't sell them, and I didn't have to like go out and buy a whole new wardrobe as I was gaining weight. But also it was pretty discouraging that I needed to be pulling out those boxes and getting those clothes out again, or that size out again. So as an external change, those clothes that I have been wearing, the 10s but mostly 12s, they're definitely getting looser on me. I've had a couple of capris that I was wearing this summer that I'm still wearing now this fall, and yeah, I can definitely feel that they're getting looser. So that's good. It's excellent. I had just bought a new top, and I ended up buying it too small, and without taking it back, I left it in my closet with tags on and everything, and thought, oh shoot, brand new top, can't wear it, still a little too tight. Well, guess what? It's fitting better. So there's changes. And oh, my other external change that I definitely notice is, yeah, when I go 3, 4, 5 days consistently with no wheat in my diet, I do feel that I look thinner, I feel thinner, my tummy looks smoother, it's not all out and bloated. So that's definitely a big external change. If I can keep that wheat out of my system, things just look smoother, I guess is the word. They look smoother. And going back on the clothes fitting better too, because I didn't really expect a lot of results. I don't know why. I guess I don't have high expectations of myself, and I should. But I did. I had results. I had great results. I mean, 4 pounds down, great, and 4 inches and a little bit down, which is excellent. I honestly didn't anticipate that, so any little bit helps. So that's obviously why those clothes are fitting better, and I hope to get those clothes back in those boxes and actually sell them and say, that's it, I'm done with that. Anyways, moving on to step 5 and actually reflecting on the last 4 weeks so far. I still have fine tuning to do, and sorry, I keep looking at my cheat sheets here, but I can't go without them. I still have some fine tuning to do, so I need to be better prepared, especially on days that are not structured here at home, or when we're out and about doing whatever. Sometimes if it's like a last minute thing where we need to leave, and it's like, whoa, okay, I need to be better prepared for that. I need to be able to have grab and go things. Yes, I do just sometimes put in a chocolate meal replacement drink and shake it up and bring it with me, which is great. But sometimes I don't. And then we're out shopping, or we're out doing errands or whatever, and I've gone over, the 3 or 4 hours. So those days that tend to be unstructured, they can throw me off. So I need to fine tune and do some better planning for those days. Um, yeah, another thing that I need to kind of work on is not feeling the need to still finish my children's plates. Um, we're a bit of a don't waste food kind of family. And so when the kids are leaving food on their plate, sometimes I am finding that I'm nibbling or cleaning up their plates. And it's just been a habit forever. And that's something that I need to stop doing and I need to change. So number one, giving my kids less food so that they're not leaving food on their plates. And number two, just saying that's it. I've had my dinner. I can't touch that. And a lot of times it's something that's not supportive to me. They may be eating something that's a wheat product, like a whole wheat pasta or something like that, and it's not supportive to me. So I shouldn't even be going there. But I just can't throw food away. So have to get over that habit. And finally, I wanted to reflect on my workouts. And I think everything's been going great, but I would like to increase the intensity. I'd like to increase, definitely the last time that Jess and I worked out, we felt a good sweat on. We were exhausted after, but keeping the intensity up, keeping ourselves challenged, increasing weights when needed, increasing reps. And we are doing that. We're increasing reps nicely as we move along, but I think we need to challenge ourselves a bit more with heavier weights. And a lot of times, and this was one of my symptoms under my list of obstacles when I went through Holly's video, I listed one of my symptoms was a fear of pushing myself harder because of a fear of pain. And I've never, ever in my life had that. I've actually enjoyed pushing myself to my limits and feeling the burn and feeling the pain. And I don't know, like that's always been something as an athlete that I've enjoyed. And I mean, it's not a great feeling, but then you know that you're challenging your body and you're working hard. I don't know if I'm a wimp now that I'm a mom and I'm almost 35. I don't know what's going on. I kind of have a fear of that pain and feeling that burn. And I need to get back. I need to get back to wanting that. And that's where that intensity needs to come back in. And I need to know that no, like I'm not going to hurt myself and it's a good thing. And that's the only way I'm going to start seeing change too, is when I have pushed my body a little bit harder and almost to that point of, pain or the good burning sensation, that good workout feeling. So, yeah, other than that, I think that was it that I wanted to talk about. I definitely went through and, yeah, listed my symptoms, and I can go through what I wrote down, but I'm going to keep those to myself because, yeah, they are things that, exactly like Holly stated, the only thing that's holding me back is me. So when I think that I don't have willpower or when I think that I'm unmotivated or whatever else my list says, it's just my own thoughts and my own feelings that are holding me back. And of course, there are days that are better than others, and everybody has them. And there's days where my motivation is through the roof, and I'm go, 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 and this is great, and I'm feeling awesome. And yeah, then I have a wonderful attitude, and of course, I'm going to get results. And then there's other times of the month or of the week where, those thoughts and feelings aren't so great. So I need to have more of the good thoughts and the good feelings and less of the not so. And on a whole, I am a very positive person and I always look to the positive. So that does help me along. And yeah, actions lead to results. I have all these things just written down here that I took from the video, and I just need to keep rereading them and know that yeah, what I feel and how I feel affect my thoughts, and my thoughts affect my attitude, and of course, all of that plays into getting results. So I want to leave it at that. I am looking forward to the rest of this challenge. Jess and I have another workout plan tonight. It's great to have somebody so close that I can work out with and keep each other motivated and encouraging each other along as we work out. So I will check in again later, and I wish you all well as we continue on in this fall transformation challenge, and I will touch base soon. Thanks.